Last time these two sides met, it was a great game. It was close for pretty much the whole game and the ending was fantastic. Let's hope we see something very similar in the finals.
The Pies trying to make it 3 wins to start the season. The Cats trying to respond from a down week against the Swans. The Cats with a long break by 5.
Sam De Koning has become a very important part of the Geelong backline. He will be very important.
Here again, just as Duck said, space in the forward 50 to go in. And the goal saving.
Collingwood can't allow Jeremy Cameron to get a lead on the ball and kick this many goals. Between him and Hawkins, they're going to do a lot of damage. Collingwood have to try and stop this somehow. Sometimes all you need is simple footy. A simple 1-2 gets a shot at goal and a goal. Sometimes it doesn't have to be fancy. Sometimes it just has to work.
The knee injury just got back into the finals. Good looking kick. That's exactly what they need from Mitch Duncan.
When Geelong move it through the middle here, quick hands, they kick to a lead and it ends up with a goal. This is very hard to stop. There's not much Collingwood can do when Geelong play like this.
Looking for Cameron. Hawkins will provide a screen. Jeremy Cameron, second attempt's got it. Four goals for Cameron.
This far into the fourth quarter, only up by 1 point, Jeremy Cameron marks the ball and he has ice in his veins. He kicks the goal, which is definitely the sealer. Something we haven't seen in the other videos is the ability to execute under pressure.
He's got 6.
The young forwards of Collingwood never give up on the chase. They put pressure on, they get the turnover and a goal.
To the jeers. Ollie Henry closed, wasn't told. The youngster was coming. His pick in 2020. 10 games in his debut year, straight through the middle.
The Dacos brothers don't need much time or space to cause some damage.
Famous name, famous number, famous club. He gets his first.
Again, the forward tackle pressure from the Pies is great to see. Jamie Elliott lays a fantastic tackle. We need to see more of this from the Pies. Isaac Quaynor had a great game last time these two met. His intercept mark is something that will definitely help Collingwood win the game. Still side bottom comes from nowhere and he punches the ball over for a behind. He kills the marking contest. This is great to see from a winger. Desperation to keep in front. When kicking into the centre, you need to make sure of your kicks. It goes over Guthrie's head and it's a turnover and it can lead to a goal. After the Pies kick a goal, Joel Selwood flattens Ginnivan and gives away a free kick in which Ginnivan kicks another goal. Selwood needs to keep his head. Poor overall defence, fumbling the ball and a poor tackle lead to a turnover.
Went low, Myercheck taken without the football. It's taken, it's used well.
Isaac Smith kicks the ball forward towards Stengel and I believe Noble is his direct defender and just look at the distance he is away from him. You can't allow someone like Stengel, who's kicked quite a few goals this year, this much room. Luckily for him, he kicks a point. Late in the fourth quarter, Jamie Elliott takes a mark and he has a chance to put the Pies back in front. The inability to execute these simple set shots might cost him the game.
Under 4 minutes remaining. Can it get some bend on it? Scores level at the MCG.
If you're this close to goal, you take advantage. You have to kick the goal. This could win or lose games.
Zach Tui advantage has been paid and Taylor just missed. So we'll go back.
And now for the ultimate part, who wins this game? This game is going to be played at the MCG. I think it's going to be very high intensity footy. In my opinion, it's probably going to be pretty high scoring for a final, I think. It's going to be a lot of great tackles, great kicking. So yeah, let's see who wins. It's going to be a fantastic game to watch. In my personal opinion, I think Collingwood bring more intensity to the game than the Cats do. The Cats seem to be more about skill and execution, whereas Collingwood seem to have that run, that intensity, that desire. Collingwood aren't afraid to go toe-to-toe with the opposition and go for a shootout. This may work in their favour, it may not. We'll see when it comes to the game time. But their tackle pressure and moving the ball, I think Collingwood win the intensity battle. Teams have scored almost 300 points less against Geelong than they have against Collingwood. This is a pretty clear-cut one. Geelong just have the better defence. Geelong get the tick for defence. Again, Geelong have scored 300 more than Collingwood have throughout the season, so they get the tick for offence. As I said before, this game's going to be played at the MCG, not the construction ground. Collingwood might have a little bit of favour in this. I think they've done it so they can pack the crowd as much as they can. I don't think this will affect Geelong at all. Geelong know they can beat Collingwood. They have the momentum. This has to go to Geelong. Collingwood have had a good record lately, but most of their wins have come very closely. I don't think they'll be able to get that close to Geelong again. Drumroll please. I think Geelong will win by 22 points. I think their defence is better, their offence is better. They just move the ball a lot cleaner. Between Tom Hawkins and Jeremy Cameron, they're going to score a lot of points between those two, and I think they win by 22.